Guess who's back to making YouTube videos? I'm actually so excited for this. Hello everyone, my name is Mitzy and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am so glad you are here watching this video. It has been a long while since I last posted, 6 years to be exact. I started this channel when I was in high school, but life happened and well, it was paused. But I'm back now. Since it has been a while, or maybe you're just completely new here, I'm going to properly introduce myself. My name is Mitzy Paola, but most people just call me Mitzy, and I am 23 years old. And since it has been 6 years, a lot has changed in my life. And there will be a video on that. But for today's videos, I thought it'd be fun to talk with you guys about New Year's goals and how I have helped myself progress to reach my own goals. First, let's talk vision boards. They 100% work to keep your eyes on the prize. I want to show you my two journals. I have my 2024 and my 2025. I like to scrapbook my year and make a vision board in here, like a mini one, and just write monthly things. I did much better in keeping up with it with my 2024 one than my 2025 one. Honestly, this only has a vision board and that is it. This one has a vision board in maybe half of the year. If you like keeping up with these would be very good. I like getting the journals with these on because I find out when you're like putting pictures in here, this just keeps it all in the book. For example, I have like some pictures in here. There, see? I have pictures and they don't fall out when I have this thing on like that. This year, I don't think I'm gonna make one of these. I think I'm just gonna make my vision board. I love thinking about my goals every year. I just find it that when I'm very focused on my goals, I actually tend to progress in them instead of just thinking, oh, I want to do this and then not really planning anything for it, which I feel like a lot of us do. No judgment, I used to do that a lot. When I actually plan, things do work out most of the time. Not all the time, but it does help. Now for my 2024, I have my mini vision board. 2024 was a year. Sitting down before the year started and thinking about what I wanted to achieve made me make the choices that I did that year. That yes, they were hard, but ultimately they were just the best choice for me and my life, which is why I think sitting down and making a vision board really helps you focus on what you want to do and what you want to achieve. For my 2025 one, I have a lot in here. I decided to make my vision board like pages long. This was my first page, second, third, and I always put like my dreams in here. I try to stick to more like realistic goals, something that I can progress through in a year, but this is ultimately one of my biggest dreams, so I put this at the end. I want to write and eventually work on like movies, TV shows, YouTube, which is one of the things I'm progressing with this year. I really want to get back into YouTube, which is why I have like the tripod there. And this is very true. I want to write and create. I want to do that this year. I'm really gonna start working on my writing. I think when it comes to reaching your goals, you really want to start with yourself. And by that I mean you want to be happy with where you are in life with yourself, physically and mentally, emotionally, where you are before you start to reach out to other things. So which is why 2024 was a lot about working on myself and healing through a lot of things that I needed to heal from. And then 2025, it was continuing that, but also I was adding like my relationship and I was adding my schoolwork because I really wanted to finish school. And my 2026 one is mostly just continuing a lot of things because I think this is the first year where I sat down to do my vision board and I was like, I don't know, there's nothing that I feel like I need to add to start. It was mostly continuing. I'm continuing my fitness journey. I'm continuing having better eating habits. I'm continuing to let my relationship blossom. And I'm very happy about that. So if you want to get started with a vision board, I highly recommend getting one of these and sitting down and writing what you want to achieve. So for my 2024 one, I had a page where I had some of my goals. So I tried to focus on 4 categories: career, health and wellness, academic, and relationship. In those categories, I wrote like 3 goals and within those categories, and I feel like that helped a lot when I was creating my vision board. Breaking down the big general goal helped me see how I can achieve it. Now let's talk about 2026 and the goals that I have for this year. Like I said, I feel like I'm just continuing with my 2025 vision board and just adding a little bit more maybe. Now I haven't made my 2026 vision board. I know it's like the first week of January and my vision board is usually done like end of December because that's just how I plan. This year has just been going by so fast. 2025 just flew by, okay? So I'm just going to share 5 of the goals that I have for myself this year. Hopefully I progress in them. I am making plans for them, and that is how you achieve your goals, and that is how you progress to your goal. You can't just magically have your goal if you don't make a plan. I don't know where this quote is from. If you know, please comment down below. One of my favorite quotes is, "If you fail to plan, you plan to fail." Simple. Now, here are 5 of my goals this year. 1, I want to prioritize my mental health. As somebody who has depression and procrastinates on helping myself a lot of the time, I want to do everything I can to prioritize myself and my mental health. And by that I mean I want to work towards learning more about what helps me when I'm not in a good place and doing more things that make me happy and help me when I'm not feeling so great. But as someone who has depression, it's a work in progress, and I want to make sure I'm putting in all the work that I can. Number 2 is that I want to continue with having better eating habits and just eating more mindfully. That was a big goal of mine for 2025, and I have worked on my relationship with food, and it's still not the best, but it's definitely a lot better than it was at the beginning of last year. Goal number 3 is that I want to stay on track with my wedding planning. I am in fact engaged. She's beautiful. Shout out to my fiance for knowing exactly what I wanted. So I want to stay on track with wedding planning, and this is gonna sound really bad, but I don't want to procrastinate it and then have a bunch of stuff to do and just overstress myself. I really want to stay on top with wedding planning. It's only a little bit over a year away, but there's a lot of things that go into wedding planning and it is stressful. I need to stay on top of the wedding planning for the sake of my mental health. Goal number 4 is that I want to grow my online presence. I really enjoy making videos. It makes me really happy. So I really want to focus on making more content for you guys. Goal number 5 is I want to write more often. By that I mean I want to sit down and write, maybe even start my first book. I don't know. Writing makes me happy, like making content for you guys. And like I said, I really want to prioritize things that make me happy this year. Those are just some of the goals that I want to focus on this year. My Pinterest board is still waiting for me. I will be finishing it soon. I would love to hear some of the goals that you hope to achieve or work towards to this year. If you feel comfortable sharing them, please comment them down below. I am very excited to read them. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next video. Till next time, bye. Wait, did you hear that? It's in a year. Happy 2026.